Good morning, Raiders. We hope you have a lovely short week, and welcome back to another episode of the Weekly Wrap. I'm your Angita Diogi.
I'm Malia Mama.
Cyrus is gone.
Bye, Cyrus. A 5-year-old boy arriving home from preschool in Minnesota was taken by federal agents along with his father to a detention facility in Texas, sparking outrage across the country.
The Denver Broncos pulled off a thriller overtime win against the Bills this past weekend. However, Broncos fans were left heartbroken after it was revealed that Bo Nix will be out for the season with an ankle injury. Backup quarterback Jarrett Stidham will start against the Patriots in the AFC Championship. And I still believe that we'll win, so, you know.
The Oscars nominations were released yesterday, and Sinners made history with a record-setting 16 nominations, while Wicked 2 was completely shut out.
Newly elected Aurora Council member Rob Andrews was arrested on the suspicion of DUI at 3 times over the legal limit.
Twice in legal minute?
The Broncos' playoff run is estimated to bring $60.8 million in revenue for the Denver economy to support local businesses and over 380 jobs.
If you haven't heard, Rachel High School starting is a very own food pantry to help individuals in need of a little extra support. So let's go find out a little more about what's going on.
I'm Lene. And I'm Bazel. And did you know that Rangeview is starting a food pantry for those in need? Let's go answer some of your questions.
A little bit about the pantry, and we want it to be accessible to families here at Rangeview High School that may be in need of anything such as like canned foods. We're also working on getting like blankets, diapers and things like that, just other resources that families really need here. So there are some forms going out for kids that want to access this kind of resource. It's just really a resource that I want families to really like have access to, and so we would love to see you guys visit us.
So I'm actually really excited to introduce, we're going to be starting a food drive, feeding students who might be hungry. You can come here to the counseling office and ask for Miss Andy or myself. We're really excited to get it started, get it going, help kids who might be struggling with food and get them fed over the weekends and the evenings.
What were your motivations for starting the food pantry?
I started working on it during the government shutdown, where a lot of people had their food stamps and there's no government funding for people, and especially because there's so many people in our district that are in need of food, and just being able to provide that for them. I want the food pantry to be something that stays and lasts with Rangeview, and will be able to provide food for anyone who needs it, especially for like people scared to even just go out to like grocery stores. Just having a safe place to get food and always having food available for them.
I hope we answered all your questions about the food pantry. If you guys need any food, please don't be afraid to reach out to the counseling office. And also remember to donate your own food as well. Bye.
Broncos fever has taken over Colorado, but do they have what it takes to win without Bo Nix? Let's see what Raiders have to say.
How do you feel about Bo Nix getting injured?
I'm really sad, honestly. I cried all night. But I think they will come back and Jarrett Stidham will take us to the AFC Championship and then to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, they're definitely losing. But like, bro, Jarrett Stidham? Jarrett Stidham, bro? Jarrett Stidham? What's a Stidham, bro? Like, what's a
Nick Foles did he? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So like, Jarrett Stidham might turn up to like 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. They might win the bowl. You gotta know. If their defense shows it, they're gonna win the bowl, bro, low key.
I feel very sad, you know. Bo Nix is a great guy. Still have a chance, you know. Yeah. But we get only wish.
Yes. Why?
Because steady, bro. Hey, go do your research. If you think he's a bad quarterback, you don't know ball.
Feel like the Broncos will do good. J.K. Dobbins coming back this week. Luke Wattenberg. J.K. Dobbins can take us all the way
to the Super Bowl.
I think they fried, a bit. Stephon Diggs has been turning up after, his little allegations.
Are you excited?
Nah, I don't care.
What?
And that was ask where your students how they feel about the Broncos. We'll see how they do in the playoffs. Me personally, I think they got it. There's not a lot of competition. Broncos, Seahawks, Super Bowl. Jarrett Stidham got it. Let's go.
Raiders Miracle Week is next week, and there are going to be tons of fire events, so be sure to show up and show out to support one of our very own. Let's go get a preview of everything going on next week.
Miracle Week is a tradition at Rangeview High School where us Raiders get to come together as a community to support a Rangeview student in need. This year, our Rangeview Miracle student has aplastic anemia, which is a blood disorder that primarily affects their bone marrow and makes everyday life really hard. The student has to go to the doctor in the hospital several times a year to get different tests done in hopes of receiving a bone marrow transplant soon. Miracle Week is a week where we raise money for the student to help cover medical bills and costs that insurance don't fully cover.
So what's happening during Miracle Week?
There'll be different activities during Miracle Week that you can support to help raise money for our Miracle student. Every day during lunch, we'll have different activities like playing staff in dodgeball or volleyball, taping staff members up with duct tape on the wall, and even giving them some different fun tattoos. We'll also be supporting Miracle Week with Mr. RHS, a lip sync competition, and our basketball games. Make sure you come out next week, Wednesday, to our game against Vista, as we'll have Miracle Minutes and a silent option.
And then insert money back here.
Thank you, Raiders, for tuning in to another episode of the Weekly Wrap. As always, I'm Anchor Tatilgin.
And I'm Lee, the bag chaser, the better version of Cyrus.
See you next week. Ready? And that's a wrap.